Somebody's trolling Wrangler right now, by the way.
Well, he fucking deserves it, the asshole.
So what happened? What's going on right now?
Okay, so apparently, have you heard about the incident where he just walked into the goddamn HOA houses
No.
like a week or two ago? Well, there's a
No.
court case about it. He's getting sued by Andy Jones, Denzel Williams, and Sis Folker because he literally walked into their house without a warrant. But that's not really the issue. I don't give a fuck if he does that. You know, that's his problem. Get sued, have no money. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I do care because everybody else gets mad at us because of an actual one individual.
I need some.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. But the bigger problem is that Wrangler is apparently going around locking down just everybody's houses all the goddamn time.
Go ahead and meet me in the.
So
like, I'm pretty sure if he stopped me for speeding, he would lock my house down.
Okay, so here's the thing. We need to come up with probably a new SOP for lockdowns before this fucking tool is removed from our arsenal.
We don't need an SOP. It's the law. The law says we cannot lock down a property unless we have probable cause and good faith for a search and seizure.
What are you telling me? People are locking down shit without probable cause because they have a hunch?
According to Crane, so there was an incident yesterday. This one I think is negligible. You know, one house we can explain away. It's a matter of an ongoing investigation that I'm helping Brian.
Are you talking about the Miguel incident?
Yes.
Okay.
So the TLDR, because if you hear this from anybody else, it's going to take 42 goddamn years. It's going to be like reading Lord of the Rings. The TLDR is me and Brian have an ongoing investigation into an individual who is potentially
I caught up with Jenny today and Brian. They give me the full rundown.
Okay. Miguel got picked up by Wrangler wielding one of those.
Correct. That's what he mentioned. He was saying it was in relation to the investigation you guys have going on.
And Wrangler then threw him in on a 24-hour hold, which he got released from with nothing, like no investigation happening. Then his property was locked down, with neither of them anticipating signing search and seizure warrants for him. Like, Wrangler thought that Brian was going to do more with it. Literally, the only reason they wanted to raid him was because he had one of these guns that we hadn't seen very much. That was the PC for the warrant. The PC basically had a heavy pistol on him. That was the goddamn PC. Yeah. Now, it gets worse than that.
Oh my god, dude. Come on,
I'm
please,
pissed.
man.
I will call you back.
Can I go one day without doing fucking daycare, RP?
Okay. It gets worse than that. Apparently, a couple of days ago, there were these search and seizure warrants that were being, like, sent out or whatever. Mari Poza was wrapped up in the whole thing, and according to Crane, Wrangler went out and locked down, like, a whole bunch of, like, everything she had keys to. Like, everything she was a key holder for, do you see how that's problematic for us? If
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like,
where is the probable cause? Is it because she's a key holder? It doesn't make any sense. What is the articulation that it could have been in there, right? Like, where is that at? That has to be articulated in a search warrant saying, hey, I believe there is drugs and guns in here because of XYZ. To support that claim of probable cause, to say, hey, that makes sense. Yeah, you should lock down these properties.
Yeah. Now, one questionable incident, whatever. Two questionable incidents.
Isn't Kyle nice to you, though?
I mean, if we've got, a dozen fucking people complaining that this is happening, we're gonna lose something, if not everything, that is involved in this.
All right.
Whether it be the DOJ coming down hard on when we can and can't lock down properties, or the key holder thing, like something's gonna get fucked. It's gonna make my job harder, and I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna Serpico that guy.
Okay, so let him finish his raid warrant, and then we'll have a chat with Wrangler one-on-one between you, me, and.
Wait, is he writing a raid warrant for Miguel now?
He's raiding somebody right now, actually.
Oh, that's the search warrant that I wrote. He's executing my search and seizure warrant.
Who's it on?
Mari Poza, Alexander Salamander, is that his name? Salamander.
Talking about Russian Alec?
Yeah, that guy. Okay. And then some guy with a name that's too Russian for anyone.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is all Mari's property or lockdown right
now? Maybe. They were locked down when we had the PC to. So the reason that we locked her properties down was because she was part of a shootout in order to.
No. I get that.
Yeah,
I'm saying, okay.
But
Why?
they were locked down at the time of that original incident. I do not believe they were re-locked down because, as far as I'm aware, legally we can only do it for 24 hours. It took us a really long fucking time to get that warrant.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Bundy.
Thing.
This key holder shit is a headache. I fucking hate it. I honestly hate it.
I mean, it's not, in my opinion, it's not that bad. The thing is that in order to articulate probable cause on the key holding properties, you need a little bit more. You know,
I agree. I think her apartment is fair game.
arrested.
Here's her West Coast Boulevard is fair game. She owns it. I think for the key holder, and here you have to either try to either pin him at that scene or show any relationship tying back
like
to that property.
Yeah, like a relationship they've got with the property owner, gang affiliation, proximity. You know, the key holder thing that we did on that one woman in Mirror Park. The reason that we did that was because the vehicle was last seen traveling in the direction of Mirror Park. We lost them on El Rancho, headed northbound. So this guy was the key holder to like 6 properties. We only rated that one in addition because we lost him in the area. It was feasible, right? But we can't just go and locking down fucking everything somebody's got a goddamn key to every time.
You think do you know the status of Pred right now? You think I can email him? He can show up.
I mean, he is always one email away.
So I got told he was in ICU. Did he wake up at ICU yet or no?
Unknown to me. Well, actually, yesterday morning I saw him. When did he go into the ICU?
A couple days ago, I think. Okay, I sent Kyle an email saying I would like to meet with him regarding this, and maybe what the hell is this? Somebody sells jewelry. What is that? Oh, it's an album.
I don't know. I think me, you, Wrangler, because Wrangler's probably got his own goddamn reasons for this. Me, you, Wrangler, the sheriff, and Crane need to sit down and have a chat about this because Crane is fucking livid right now.
Okay.
Like this is like the 3rd or 4th complaint he's gotten about somebody's property being locked down and nobody doing anything with it for 24 hours. And I don't know what the corrective solution on our end for that is.
I'm just,
like if you decide you're not going to raid somebody, just fucking like unlock their shit.
agreed, 100%. I mean, it's very. Trust me, I've gotten phone calls after phone calls of people saying, "Hey, my shit is locked down, and there's not a reason," or "Hey, my shit's been locked down for 24 hours, and then finally it's unlocked down." Like, if you unlock down a property, if you can't get it done, right away, then obviously let us know what's going on so we know what's happening. All right, let's do this bench trial and we'll talk to him after this raid, and then bring Crane in there as well, and we can try to talk to him. I don't want to turn it into like us versus him kind of thing, where he feels like
neither
his
do
back
I.
is against the wall. So
we've got to appropriately limit ourselves, because in situations where we don't appropriately limit ourselves, then we get limited from the outside, and that is always worse.
Yep. All it takes is one fuck up. I mean, chat, once we confront Wrangler about this, it's going to turn into a shooting match, basically, of, well, this, well, that, well, his, what about this? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you right now, this talk with Wrangler is not going to go easy.
If you're gonna